Hey guys, I'm going to do one question off of page 3, but I'm going to show you how to do it using the calculator. And then I'm going to show you how to do it using just without the calculator, because you should be able to do it without the calculator as well. But if you have to use a calculator, by all means do that. All right, so what you see on my iPad is first of all, this is a show your work question. So it says express 3x minus 4 times the quantity x plus 7 minus 1/4 x squared as a trinomial. By the way, trinomial just means 3 terms. So they're saying when you get done, you should simplify this to 3 terms, and it says it needs to be in standard form. Now, everyone should know what standard form is. So let me kind of do that real quick. So if all of your, let's say, let's not make that 3, let's make this 2x³ minus 8x squared minus x, right? So whenever you have an expression, a polynomial, and it's in order of the exponents. So the 5 is the biggest, so that goes first. 4 is the next biggest, so it goes second. 3 is the next, 2, and then 1. So when you have it in this order based on the exponents, that's called standard form. So you got to know what that is. Now, so here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to do it 2 ways. I'm going to show you how to use a calculator, and then I'm going to show you how to do it without the calculator. So basically, I've got this expression here, and they want me to take all of these terms, multiply them out, and then combine like terms. Whenever they ask you to do that, and this is what I'm calling this, you should look for opportunities to make this into a function, because once you see it as a function, you can tell what kind of what type of function it is, and then from there you can use the table to get some value. So let me show you how I would do this. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab my calculator right here. Where are you? Let me make this bigger. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the graph. I'm going to go tab, and then I'm just going to key in that whole expression, everything. And I'm going to key it in just like I saw it, 3x minus 4, parentheses, times, parentheses, x plus 7, close parentheses, and then I'm going to do minus 1/4, control, divide, 1/4, and then it's going to be x squared, so x squared. All right, so now I press enter. Bam. And you can see, well, it's hard to see, but let me pull this up a little bit. Now notice I'm just grabbing the graph paper and pulling this up. And you guys should be able to do this too. So I'm pulling this up, I'm pulling this up, pulling this up. And like I said, this is a quadratic. But it doesn't matter. As long as you know it's a quadratic, the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to get 4 points from the table. So I'm going to go tab, and then I'm going to go T. And then I'm just going to, oops, I didn't want to do that. I want to do control and then T for the table. And then I'm just going to get 4 points. And so I'm going to make a little table here, X, Y. So it is 1, a negative 8.25. And then it's going to be 2, 17. And then it's 3, and it's 47.75. And then it's 4. 84, and I know it's going to be a quadratic. So once I do that, you can see I wrote down my values. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the spreadsheet. Let me get rid of this. I don't want to save anything. I'm going to use the spreadsheet, and then I'm actually going to put those 4 values in here, and then I'm going to go come up with the equation. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 4 points. It was a negative 8.25, and then it was 17, and then it was 47.75, and then it was 480. Oops, it was 484. So I put 84 in here. Press enter. Now make sure you press enter, because if you don't put enter, it looks like this one hasn't been entered. So you just have to click on it. Now you're ready to go to the next one, and click this, go down here. This is going to be the x-axis. This is the y-axis. there's a point. So we know this is a quadratic. Now, some of y'all might look at this and go, wow, that looks linear. It's not. We took it from a quadratic, so just trust it. So now you're just going to go menu 4, 6, 4, and this is my equation. This is my answer right here. So the answer for this is going to be 2.75 x squared plus 17x minus 28. And it is in standard form. This 2 is first, the 1 is second, and the constant is last. So that's it. So if I go back over here, I've written that down. This would be my answer for this question. Actually, let me copy it. This would be my answer, and I would write it right up here. That would be, now, if I just did all of that, they would give me half credit because I didn't do it algebraically. Now I'm going to show you how you would do it algebraically. So here's the same equation or same expression. It's not an equation, it's an expression. Now I'm going to show you, we did this early in the year. So this is going to be 3x. I'm going to put a 1 minus 4. This is going to be 1x plus 7. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to multiply these out. So this is going to be 3x squared because the exponents on the variables add. And then this is just 3 times 1 gets 3. And this is going to be a negative 4x to the first power. This is going to be 21x to the first power. And this is going to be 7 times a negative 4 is going to be a negative 28. So now I'm going to combine like terms, which are right here, because they have the same variable with the same exponent. And then I'm just going to combine them. So it's going to be 3x squared. 21 minus 4 is going to be a positive 17x minus 28. Now, I got this 1/4 x squared over here. So I have to take this and combine it with this. So basically, this is $3 minus a quarter. What's $3 minus a quarter? $2.75. Now, that's what you're supposed to be able to do. Now, this would get you 2 points. This over here would get you 1 point. But get every single point you can. Get every single point you can. And what you can do is, if you start multiplying out and then you get confused, just start and then go down to the bottom and then write the answer. And then they might still give you some credit. They said this person tried and he got the answer, so I'm going to give him that. But anyway, that's it. That's how you would do that one. I'm going to stop this and then I'm going to post this. So let me stop the